Nothing lasts forever. This is the only topic that you need to understand to succeed, because the opposite of success is being complacent. The only key to complacency or against complacency door is to understand that nothing lasts forever. The moment you think that anything lasts forever, you start getting complacent, which is why it's extremely important to understand how and why and what is this nothing lasts forever. Whether you have a business, you have a project, or you're working, or you have an opportunity, you're studying, or in college, whatever it is, all of them are applying to the same rule. Nothing lasts forever. Whatever you are going through, nothing lasts forever. In fact, this was one of the main lessons that Andrew Tate have taught in his classical Hustler University course. His first course on how to make money, he actually included this lesson in his 100 lessons, and this just shows how important actually it is. So the way that I'm gonna actually explain this is, first I'm gonna explain according to the books. I'm gonna give a few books that talks about this, and also I'm gonna give few entrepreneurs, few social public figures, whatever, that people actually respect and talked about this topic. And then also I'm gonna talk about first-hand experience, which I think is extremely important, which will not only give the depth into the topic, but it will really make the topic very understandable, and also gives success or stories from my life where just understanding this rule that nothing lasts forever has made me successful, and also not understanding, or before I did know this rule, I fucked up. That's just what it is. So I'm gonna give you the both of the stories. Now, the amount of books that actually talk about complacency is a lot. You know, few books that actually comes to mind is Alex Hormozi's books, although they are purely business books, but they actually talk about being complacent a lot. Whether we're talking about $100 million offers, or $100 million leads, or $100 million money models. Also, Alex Hormozi obviously talks about it in his YouTube channel, podcast, whatever. 2, The Diary of a CEO. Actually, it's a pretty good book. I don't really listen to his podcast. I'm pretty sure he's called Christopher or something. I don't really listen to his podcast, but in his book is very good, and he talks about complacency a lot. One of the best people that actually talk about it is Patrick Bet-David in his book Choose Your Enemies Wisely, and he talks about his story that he have learned when he was young. So when he was young, he went to this party. Okay, so this party, and there was a lot of people, there was a lot of rich people, a lot of millionaires, a lot of billionaires, and he was talking to one of them, or the organizer of the party, and he said, and they were just talking, he said, well, actually there's a lot of people that, you know, they just have a lot of money, they're worth a lot of money. And he said, look, you know, all these people, how they got here is by actually learning and reading every day. But the moment you stop reading, you go down. Which is such a good, beautiful topic, in my opinion, because it just shows how important it is to not get complacent. I mean, if this is not against complacency, I don't know what is. I'm not going to even give the examples of the biography of Elon Musk, because once you look at the biography of Elon Musk, you understand that it's all against complacency. And it's all the principle of nothing lasts forever. Now, I'm going to give you the first story. My mother has died last year, about 1 year and exactly 1 year and 10 days. My mother has passed away, and man, just how hard it is and how brutal it is to happen. But also I understood the topic very thoroughly for the first time in my life, which is nothing lasts forever. Really, right? My mother loved her, man. Every day I spent 7 hours with her, kissing her feet, kissing her head, kissing her hands. If she says something, I'm gonna do it. Of course, yes ma'am, I'm gonna do it right now. I'll do whatever it is for her. Anything, I'll kill her for her, I'll die for her. And she died. Nothing lasts forever. I mean, if this doesn't show it, I don't know what does. Okay, cool. Now let's talk about business. A few years ago, after I finished high school, I got into a period where I'd say probably it's the most complacent period that I had in my life, which is also the most fucked up period in my life. Like the period where I got fucked the most. Literally fucked up the most in my life, that was. And the reason behind it is because I thought that things last forever. Just what it is. I'm like, oh, we have this opportunity. And I almost always acted as if it's always going to be there. I'm always going to find it. I'm always going to find this. I'm always going to find this. I have all the time in the world, right? I mean, I was 18 years old then. But nevertheless, you think that always you have all the time, all this, all that. But really, when you think about it, nothing really lasts forever. Whether it's good times, whether it's bad times, whether it's hard, sad, angry, negative, cool, nothing lasts forever. And you know, one of the craziest, I think, stories or experiences for me, first-hand experiences that really almost crystallizes it with the idea of moving on is actually training. You see, when you're training, whether you go to the gym or let's say running is a very good example, but also the gym or both. Like me, I do both sometimes. But once you go to the gym and you start lifting weight and you think that is very hard, like you're pushing yourself, you're dying, you're gonna kill yourself, you're about to die, and you genuinely push yourself hard. Or you go for a run, you go for the longest run you've ever done in your life, or the fastest, or whatever. You feel like dying, you're dead. You can't really move. At the end of the session, what happens is you can't even stand, you can't even walk. Next day, well, you can walk then. Worst case scenario, a few days later, you can walk then. And I think at least a few months ago, where it was about 5 months ago, fuck, time passes. I was really grinding the gym. I mean, 6 months ago, fuck. And at that period, I almost had the best moving on experience in my life, where every day I wake up, I said, well, another day, let's get going. Another day, let's get going. Another day, let's get going. Oh, today's session wasn't good? Let's get going. Who cares? Another one. Tomorrow can be good. It doesn't matter. Tomorrow, it doesn't matter. Today, it doesn't matter. Now, it doesn't matter. Now, I don't give a fuck. Now. Next thing. Because really nothing lasts forever. I mean, even think about it. Think about the best vacation you've done in your life. I'm pretty sure you have had a good vacation. You probably went somewhere, probably went to a beach, a city, whatever the fuck you are, right? I don't know where you are in the world, really. So wherever you live in the world, whatever you are, you probably have had a good vacation in your life. And you probably wanted it to last forever. Did it? Absolutely fucking not. Why? Because nothing lasts forever, bruv. Just how the world works. Just what it is. That's how it works. Right? And I'm not here talking about only like books. I'm giving you first-hand experience. I'm giving you experience that not even from me first-hand experience, from your first-hand experience. I mean, we've all had a vacation one day at some point. No matter how poor you fucking are, you had a good time. You had a good vacation in your life. You're there and you experience it and you're like, man, it's good. I wish if I was here all day long, all year long, all year round, every year. But guess fucking not. You fucking can't. Just what it is. You've had these moments with, whether let's say in college, you have an exam, you're stressed, you're like, oh fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna succeed or not. You're submitting project, oh fuck, I don't know if they will actually pass my project. Maybe they'll find that I use ChatGPT in this segment and I get fucked and lose the year. I don't know, maybe, Guess what the fuck happens? All of them pass. Think about how many times in your life that you have been stressed. I mean, I have been stressed a lot in my life. All of them has passed. Why? Nothing lasts forever, bruv. The moment you understand this, I think is one of the biggest secrets to life. Nothing lasts forever. So, you act accordingly. You have an opportunity, you have a job opportunity, it will not last forever. It's just not. It's not going to last forever. You have a work opportunity, it's not going to last forever. You have a marriage opportunity, it's not gonna last forever. You have a relationship opportunity, it's not gonna it's not gonna just be there forever. Right? It's just what it is. Right? Even for other things, even for feelings, you feel in a certain way, it's not gonna last forever. You have a certain person in your life, it's not gonna last forever. And I think this some sort of almost gives it's okay. It's not from a scarcity perspective. We're not acting from a scarcity perspective, because obviously scarcity is not good. You have to act always from an abundance perspective. The world is full of abundance. Literally look around you. It's all money and gold. You just have to believe they can get some of it. Really. Because it's all what it is. Brother, you can go outside. You see hundreds of thousands of dollars of cars. Maybe one car that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. You just go outside, you see a Tesla, you see I don't know, right? Range Rover. I mean, every Range Rover is everywhere now. You can see one anytime. Just go out of your house, outside of your house. You're gonna see one. What's that? Abundance. People have money everywhere. You just don't have it. Fact now, act. But here's the thing. We're not acting from a scarcity perspective, we're acting almost from an urgency perspective. Now, here's another point. Opportunity. You know what's the definition of opportunity once you look at it? Opportunity is by definition limited in time. If there's an opportunity that lasts for your entire life, that's not an opportunity. That's just a law, whatever. An opportunity comes to you and goes away. Let's say what's an opportunity, a job opportunity. Hello, Mr. James. We have an opportunity for you that you're gonna work as an accountant for us, but you have to respond to us in the next 3 hours. Opportunity, why? Because it's time limited. You have to answer in 3 hours, or 3 days, or 3 minutes, 3 seconds, who knows? That's an opportunity. Sometimes you have just a split decision moments. You're going outside, you see a car. You want to talk to the owner. You have one split second. Sometimes you see a businessman. You think you're going to do a business with him. You have split second to make a decision. Why? He's going to walk away. You can't get him. It's a split second decision. Yes or no. That's an opportunity. Why? Because it's time limited. And you can think about all the biggest opportunities in history if you don't want to do with daily life. Bitcoin, time limited. It was in 2013. That was the best opportunity. Now let's say it's also a best opportunity. The reason behind it is because the more time you waste, the more the price goes up, which is the opportunity was of that price with a limited time. Internet was a limited opportunity because in the first few years was the Big Bang theory of the internet. YouTube, few years, in 2010, if you got into YouTube, that was big opportunity, big times, right? And you can name 100 billion other things. AI even. Now is the opportunity, or maybe like 2 years, 1, 2, 3 years ago, or even now, say we're even still in the AI opportunity. Why? It's time limited. This is the only reason why. It's because it's time limited. So the next time you see an opportunity and you don't capitalize on it, understand that you're not gonna have it forever, bruv. Even men, I don't know, men, we do understand this topic very easily, although I don't want to make this example, but with girls, you see a girl, you want to talk to her, you have an opportunity of maybe 5 seconds. Yes or no? It's an opportunity, it's not going to last forever. Who knows? Maybe she becomes your wife, maybe not. Who knows? Gotta talk to her. That's an opportunity. That's one of the easiest examples I can give. What I prefer is money examples, business examples. You see a business owner, you see a project, you pass by it. You think they actually can do business with them and actually help them, and because they have a lot of money, that obviously they have spent a lot of money on their project, so you can actually make a lot of money. So you can go to them, that's a split decision, split second decision. Why? Opportunity. Now I'm not gonna here just brag or talk about my first-hand experience. I'm gonna also talk about books. The Richest Man in Babylon, which is one of the best financial books of all time, investment books. I highly recommend reading it. Talks about investment and precisely in the opportunities. There's a full chapter talks about opportunity and the goddess of luck, he calls it. And he says luck comes to people, or at least always presents itself as an opportunity. Now, the trick about it is it never lasts forever. Literally the title of this video. But really, or this session, the title of this session. But really what it is you have to capitalize on it fast. And even, to get you the information in a better ways, more different ways. I don't really think it's accurate, or I think it's the best representation, but it gets the information to the other side. One of the people that were attending this whatever meeting or mastermind in the book, he said, we call it in our country or city, he was Syrian. I mean, it's a book, it's not really real. But he said, we actually call it procrastination. So the people who just put today's work into tomorrow. Procrastination and opportunity goes against each other. I don't really like to use the word procrastination because it's just so vague and it's used so much nowadays that it's lost its meaning. But really what I mean is, boom, you get an opportunity, you don't even think about it, boom, got it. You see an opportunity, boom, right hook, got that bitch. It's on the bag right now, already have it, next one, move on, right? I'm not gonna live in the past, I'm living tomorrow, in today. I don't know yesterday or tomorrow, I know today. The only day that's coming for me is tomorrow. But the only day that I care about and I know is today. What I'm gonna do now, what I'm gonna make money now, what I'm gonna do business now. What I do now. Why? Because nothing lasts forever. And a lot of the times, even for me, right? And it goes both ways, right? Which is why I said it's a universal law. It's literally, you cannot be successful and you think that things last forever. It's against it. It's against complacency. And success and complacency are contradicting. If I were to make a dictionary, I would put success as the opposite of complacency. Because you cannot, it's humanly, physically cannot to be complacent and be successful. It just doesn't work like that. And to not be complacent, you have to live by, you have to almost be the symbolization, the embodiment of nothing lasts forever. And as I said, it goes both ways. Let's say it's a period you have a lot of money. You're saving a lot of money, you still haven't bought anything with it or invested, you're sitting on a lot of money, bullshit, blah, blah, blah. What? Nothing lasts forever. That money is not lasting forever, bruv. That feeling is not lasting forever, bruv. Just what it is. Right? Just what it is. And also when you're training and you're sweating and it's hard and you hate it and you want to die and you want to kill yourself, guess what happens? Nothing lasts forever. Just what it is. Right? It just goes both ways. But you have to act on it. You have to understand, please understand this. You have to act on it. This has to become like a second nature to you, like a second brain, like an unconscious mind operating in the back. I'll give even more examples, I wanted to say the richest man in my country, but I'm going to say the most successful people in college. Okay? The most successful people in college, or at least in my college, the people that I studied with, I know a lot of people. Okay? They all fucking act from the same perspective. They understand that nothing lasts forever. When they see, brother, why even talk about other people? Me. One of the biggest opportunities that I really benefited from and gave me the highest ROI investments in college, I'm talking like one project that I did took me 3-4 hours and I secured myself a full grade, 20 out of 20. How? I saw an opportunity of a split-second decision. I saw a teacher talking about a certain topic, wrote it down, went back home, put that on a project and asked for, gave it to the project, gave it to the professor. Professor thought I was the guy. Why? He think that I am a genius because he knows so much. Well, actually, he just listened to him and he just looked at it and it was a split-second decision. And I know I don't have the time, nothing lasts forever. So I know if I don't do it now, it's someone else is gonna do it. So I have to do it now. I did it now, boom, got the fucking 5th in the class. In this semester, last semester, 4th in the class. Do you think I'll fucking study like all these dorks? Fucking no. I see opportunity, I capitalize on it. Boom, got that shit in the bag. Now, professors all want to talk to me. I finished school. I finished college, finished university about fucking few days ago. Now I just have to go through the process. Now professors are fucking asking me about making all these presentations and projects and all this bullshit that they need and certificates and bullshit like that. Why? Because they know me, I get the job done. They send me that motherfucker fucking half an hour. I got it done. Move that. Get that out of the way. Fucking 2 professors talked to me today. Hey, we need the certificates, Give me a list of fucking 100 people that I need to make a certificate of. 3 hours later, boom. Get that shit. Even more. Here's the projects. Here's the templates. So next time when you need to actually change or anything you need a quick edit that actually on fire and you have to do it quickly. Here's actually the resources they really didn't ask for, but I give you to because I'm so good. Boom. Now what they think of me, they think of me like I am the genius. Next time they need something, they're gonna go to me. Right? Why? Boom. Opportunity. Boom. Nothing lasts forever. I know that shit, nothing lasts forever. I just know that. Right? Just how it is. Even with this YouTube, man. Here's another fucking example. Here's with YouTube. I mean, all of these videos with YouTube, with WhiTeeee Galaxy, which is my English channel, my only channel by now that I fucking upload every day on. I mean, every time in my history of YouTube where I really pushed all in, where I really made a lot of videos, where I really did this, I really did that, it was in the periods where I understood that I have a little bit of time and I know that nothing lasts forever, so let's fucking do it. Because if I don't capitalize on this opportunity, I might not have the other time to actually make those videos that I need to do. And I have a schedule, and I have a goal, I have a target that I need to hit to of how many videos I upload per year. So I have to hit that target. The target is not gonna fucking solve itself or hit himself by himself. So you have to capitalize on the opportunities and you have to understand the topic that nothing lasts forever. So I have a time, I have to capitalize on that because I know in the future I will not have fucking time. And I know that nothing lasts forever. Another fucking example, a month ago, I had 1 week. It was actually supposed to be whether preparation or vacation. It was a spring holiday, whatever bullshit. I mean, holidays for dorks, for losers. We don't have that shit. Fucking holidays. You're fucking kidding me. You're out of fucking mind. Fucking hell. Anyway, got that time. I said, okay, 1 week that I don't have internship, I don't have college. I'm using that shit. Every fucking day I'm going to the library, putting in 9 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, doing what I gotta do, right? Then guess what I fucking did next time? In the same week, what did I do? Applied for an athleticism group, because I knew now I had a little bit of time that I can a little bit push all in, go all in, fast, get it in, get it done. Moved in, passed the exam, passed the test, got accepted, went to them, made a half marathon, went to another city with them, competed and came back. All in the times that in 1 week in a holiday, everybody that have spent doing nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Guess what I did? All of this, what other people are like, oh, it's a holiday, well, actually, I've done nothing. I was just sleeping, and I went to look outside. The fuck you mean by a week? It's been a week, and all what you have done in sleeping and going to take a look at your city outside of your house. I can do that right now. Give me 5 minutes, I'll do that. And then get it fucking done. You tell me it takes you a week to do that. Holy fuck. Complacent as hell. Complacent as fuck. And that's why I say, complacency and success cannot exist forever. Cannot exist together. Please understand this. This is a universal law. Please understand this. This has to become like a second nature to you. Unconscious mind. Unconsciously understand this and operating on this. Right? If you have to watch this video again and again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times, 100 times, this has to become like a second nature, like an unconscious mind to you. Stay sharp. Subscribe.